So last time we decided to take the first canto of the third book, the book of the Divine Mother. And the canto opens with the title, The Pursuit of the Unknowable. Now, in a way, this is a paradoxical phrase. Paradoxical. Paradoxical. Something which is contrary, which is not immediately uh, compatible. You are pursuing an unknowable. How can you pursue the unknowable? See, that is what it would mean. Unknowable is after all unknowable, and there is no question of pursuing it. Now, the yogi poet has also taken care to tell us that he is pursuing it. He is not understanding it, he is not grasping it, he is not explaining it, he is not approaching it, he is pursuing it. In other words, perhaps there are regions beyond our comprehension, and then there is something which is absolutely unknowable. Absolutely unknowable. So, passing through those different regions, you are approaching the total unknowable. So, in that sense, the transition from what is knowable into the unknowable is pursuing. Is pursuing. Now, this unknowable is actually beyond all manifestation. All manifestation. Even the transcendental manifestation. Even beyond Satchitananda. Satchitananda is a transcendental manifestation of the unknowable. And therefore, Satchitananda can become knowable. But what is behind that Satchitananda, that is a total blank, absolute blank. In fact, the other word for the unknowable is absolute. The total non-manifest, complete non-manifest. Now, because it is non-manifest, what sense one can make of it? Not at all possible. It is beyond manifestation totally. So one cannot really think of it in any way at all, you see. You call it absolute, you call it ineffable, you call it unknowable, whatever you like, but then it is out of manifestation completely. And therefore, one cannot really figure out what it could be or what it is. Impossible. In fact, we could say that this non-manifest means it is holding in it all the possibilities of manifestation. All the possibilities of manifestation are present in it. They have not come into expression, but the possibilities are present there. The possibilities are present, and whatever it desires, whatever it wills, whatever it thinks like, it will come out into manifestation, and that can become knowable. So, this is in that sense total non-manifest absolute, holding all the possibilities of manifestation in it. So, in fact, our concern is not really the unknowable. Who cares about unknowable? If he wants to remain unknowable, let him remain unknowable. He is holding back all the possibilities of manifestation. So they do not really concern us. What concerns us is the possibility that has emerged from it, and how that possibility can be worked out, can be taken forward, can be expanded. That is the thing which is possible for us to see. And therefore our concern should be only that aspect of it. But basically, the unknowable is something very, indescribable. You can't just speak of it at all, in any sense at all. In what way can you speak? You see. Now, Ashwapadi's yoga has reached that point to approach the borderline of the unknowable. If he steps into the unknowable, if at all he steps into the unknowable, he's gone. He becomes unknowable. He has merged into the unknowable and kind of got lost into manifestation. If you step into the unknowable, then you have absolutely no connection with the manifestation. That would be the supreme laya, the emergence into the absolute. You are totally then out of manifestation in that sense. So therefore you are pursuing it, you are approaching it, you are not merging into that. You are not really merging into that. Now, so this is a major siddhi Ashwapati has attained in his spiritual pursuit, spiritual endeavor. It is a great siddhi he has already now achieved. What did he do until now? Until now, he was climbing the ladder of the planes of consciousness, one above the other, one above the other. He was climbing what the Vedic Rishi says, the ascending slopes of heaven. The ascending slopes of heaven. He's climbing a slope above slope, slope above, climbing up like that. Ascending slopes of Arohana, climbing up this is. That is what we have in the entire second book. The book of the traveler of the world. Traveler, he is traveling from plane to plane, higher up and so on. And finally he had reached the kingdoms of the greater knowledge. He had reached the kingdoms of the greater knowledge. Book 2, last canto. (78.1). He has come to the kingdoms of greater knowledge. Now, what is that greater knowledge? Greater knowledge, that is it. Supramental knowledge. Greater stands for the supramental. So he is now in the kingdom of the supramental world, knowledge, Ashwapati. And there, what does he see? What is the kind of experience he has? We'll read a few lines from here. 78.36. The superconscious screen was ripped by thought. Idea rotated symphonies of sight. Sight was a flame throw from identity. Life was a marvelous journey of the spirit, feeling a way from the universal bliss. That is in the world of greater knowledge, of Vijnana, of supermind. He's climbed to that point, feeling a way from the universal bliss coming to him. In the kingdom of the Spirit's power and light, Sachidananda, in that kingdom of power and light, Shakti and Prakash, power, Shakti, light, Prakash. In that kingdom of the Spirit's power and light, as if one arrived out of infinity's womb, is coming out of infinity itself. He came newborn, infant, and limitless, and grew in the wisdom of the timeless child. See, he has stepped into that world now. He is newborn now in the world of Satchidananda. He has a new birth. This is the real birth which has now occurred for him in Satchidananda, for Ashwapati. Until now he was moving to the cosmic planes. Now he has gone there, so it is a totally new birth for him. And therefore he is still a child there, timeless child, child of eternity. He is child, balaka. Child means balaka. He is child because he has to grow. He has to bring out the full adulthood possible in the world of superconscience. He has to become an adult, effective, dynamic person in the world of, therefore he is still a child. Means it is the beginning for him towards new growth, new birth, new race itself in a way. He is the representative of a new race, you see. He was a vast that soon became a sun. He is already so vast in the world of transcendent, in that Brahat, vast means Brahat, Sanskrit word is Brahat. He became the sun, the supramental sun. He has already climbed to that point. A great luminous silence whispered to his heart, and in that condition he is listening to something. Great luminous silence. Luminous silence, you see, this is a very beautiful phrase, luminous silence, you see. Luminous silence whispered, because everything is calm, quiet, luminous, bright, you see. To his heart, his knowledge and in view got unfathomable, and out view by no brief horizons cut. It goes on expanding, 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 expanding. He is already vast, and that vastness itself is becoming more and more vast. See? Because all the new dimensions are now opening out to him in the superconscient world. All the new dimensions. He thought and felt in all. His gaze had power. See, this is absolutely autobiographical. This whole thing is absolutely autobiographical. And I would say that this must have been for Sri Aurobindo in the very early stage of his coming to Pondicherry. All these things which he is experiencing, Satchidananda and all that thing, they are already there in him when he came to Pondicherry. Second decade of the last century, maybe from 1910 to 1920, let's say. He already has these things in him established, you see. Then what was remaining for him to do? For Sri Aurobindo, what was remaining for him to do? That is what he is going to tell. He communed with the incommunicable, the unknowable, the incommunicable. He is not talking to the world which is beyond, to the absolute. Commune to the incommunicable. Beings of a wider consciousness were his friends. All the supramental beings, great gods and goddesses of the transcendental creation, they are his friends, they are his companions. He moves freely with them. Forms of a larger, subtler make drew near. The gods converse with him behind life's veil.